Good day of burning yesterday, actually a whole bunch of chores. And speaking about burning, I forgot to show you this a couple vlogs ago. I almost burnt down my freaking backyard here. I don't know how easy it is to see it right now, but this whole area, this is where we have our wild roses, basically got all burnt down because I was throwing stuff. And some of you, if you've watched the vlog, will remember me tossing stuff into this burn barrel. I threw something in here that was a little too tall, and when it burned, it fell and then caught the grass on fire. And I had gone inside to use the bathroom, and when I came out, there was too much smoke in the air, and I was like, something's not right here. But on the bright side, we've added to our tool collection. Actually, wouldn't have found this rake in here if it wasn't for the fire happening. And actually, look at this. Not that I can use this, but here's part of a tent pole. So, well, that's going to be garbage, but you know, you never know what you're going to find, and the fire can unearth it. It's you can see it got kind of big. It was very easy to put out. Part of that could be because of all the rain we've been getting, and the rain has been contributing to the mud road, we'll call it, the mud pit over there, which that's the route that I took to take all the stuff to the back to get. And it was kind of fun though, because it's so muddy. And we can't have that be the permanent state of the vehicle, so I've got to wash it off. Look at that. That cost me 15 bucks, and I didn't even use anything more than just the rinsing with soap and then rinsing with water. That's crazy. Do I have a sunburn? I do. Crazy. Alright. Next on the agenda. Couldn't stand to have this thing be all full of mud like that. Next on the agenda, get back to the shop and make something. I was just thinking, it's been so windy lately, maybe it's not a sunburn, maybe it's a wind burn, or maybe it's from standing in front of this fire all day yesterday. I don't know. Whatever it is, I can feel it on my face. It's not so good. So I have a commission to make a tree out of nails, and I figured since I have to take the nails out of the field anyway so I don't accidentally run over them, may as well turn them into art. Like this tree made out of nails. Doesn't even really fit into the frame there. There we go. This was actually a commission. I think the person who wanted this saw another commission that I made, which was basically the same thing last year. I just now finally was able to make it. And making this and then talking about sunburns earlier made me think of the first time I made one of these trees. I forgot my welding hood, right? So this obviously has an auto darkening screen in it, so that it doesn't hurt your eyes or whatever, but it also protects your whole face. Ultraviolet light is pretty bad for your skin. In fact, I should probably be wearing long sleeves and everything like that. But at the time, I don't know why I didn't have my whole hood, but I didn't. I just had these goggles. but I was too impatient to wait for my hood. I don't remember why I didn't have it, but I didn't have it. Now you can see how many nails are on this thing. That's a lot of welds, and each one of those welds just onto my face. My face was so crispy by the end. It was not fun. It was so stupid, and my face it was burnt bad, like pretty bad. Yeah, it was very red. Very dumb. I'm never doing that again. This time, I had my hood, which was good. You may notice that it's almost dark outside. Well, I guess it is kind of dark out here. I mean, it's twilight. It's about 10:30. At about 11 or so, it gets completely dark outside. But we got a few more minutes of like blue hour out there. It actually looks kind of nice here. But once we go like here, bam, it looks like it's middle of the night out there. Where was I? Man, it sounds like there's going to be a storm out there. Crazy wind. It's been really windy lately. What was I talking about? I've been in the shop for like 2 days, and I had some other stuff that I had to do that wasn't really worth filming. Although, someone made me this, which is really cool. So I did a fan mail opening. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see what else I got, and I'll also put a link to the making of this tumbler. I just think it's so cool. So thank you for that, and thank you for everyone else who sent me stuff. I also had to go get some like more prints and stuff. And on the way back, I stopped at my old shop to pick up some of my, I always call it art supplies, but scrap metal and some of my raw materials that I turn into stuff. And in a box, I found these garage door things. I don't know what they're called, but I wanted to turn these into something. this thing, besides my lack of skill and understanding of the principles of welding, turned out perfect. I love this thing. That's not really based off of any particular locomotive from reality, but I think you can pretty obviously tell what it's supposed to be. It's a freaking train. Now, when I first thought about doing a train, I found these, right? They inspired me to make this, and then I was like, if I can find more of these, I will have a coal cart as well, and then I will have a cargo cart, and then I will have a caboose. Now on the cargo cart, I wanted to have, I wanted it to haul real railroad spikes. I thought that would be kind of cool, but I didn't have any more of those things left. Oh well. Now, the reason why you probably clicked on this video. So earlier today, I met about halfway between, let's see here. So this lady lives too far away. So she agreed to meet us halfway in the town or city or hamlet of Piers, home of Gold Dust Days. This is a very small town.
Is that it? No, it's a gas station.
Is it? It's a liquor store. I guess that's where we're gonna get gas though. There is no...
Oh, we went the wrong way, but we want to turn left.
Left? Okay. It goes left automatically.
We were supposed to turn left over there. We'll get out later. We're gonna...
Those are so cool. Well, we're lost. Sort of. The GPS doesn't know where to bring us. We'll find it though. We may have found it, finally.
She said she's in the right track. That's probably her track.
Hey, there's a truck like mine, but not as good. And a flare side. Oh, look at this bug. The skeleton's driving it. Is that it?
Feed.
Farm and feed supplies, this is it.
She said she was on the left side of the building.
Excellent.
Oh,
That's a blue one.
so sweet.
And here's the blue splash. Okay, hang on, honey, hang on. Where are you going? You want her,
Yes.
right?
Yes, please.
And I
Oh,
brought
what's
her.
happening?
I brought her brother to.
Yeah, but it's cut. Oh, the chicken.
You got her?
Got her.
Okay.
Hello.
This is the brother. I wanted to show you what a rooster comb looks like and why those are hens.
It's much smaller. Yeah.
And redder.
Yeah, and redder. Okay.
But I can't guarantee. Like sometimes we have sleeper birds, right? Where
Right.
they kind of evolve into a rooster. So,
So cool. Yeah.
okay, just so you know.
Yeah.
Dude, this comb is yellow.
Yeah. I love them so much.
I try to be like really honest so that people don't say this lady sold me these chickens and these are roosters.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Got him in there.
Oh, Mitzi. Hello, hello. There you go. Everyone's good. We'll put the blanket on.
Look at them. Now they just need names. Speaking about names, we've decided on a name for the snake. If you remember from a little while ago, that snake that keeps showing up. It was suggested quite a few times to call him Scar, but that's a little bit obvious. But a few other people suggested Cooper, so that seems like a cool name because it was found near the coop this last time. Yeah?
We'll get a bag. We just picked up from home.
Getting a bag of shavings for the new hens to put them in the quarantine coop. There we go. Look at these little dickens. So it turns out that this is a art gallery right here, so Gonna quickly check it out before heading back home. Super old ass gas pump. There we go. Haven't used one of these in a long time. Look at that little church right there. Weird. Everything in here is so small and old. There we go. The other birds are all curious now, like, what the heck is this little peeping?
Like this baby.
So on the drive home, Ashley thought of two names for these birds. So this one right here, thinking about naming her Minnie, as in mini egg, because she's got like a pink comb and pink beak and pink on her feet. And that may change as they get older. These girls are like really young still. And the one back there, she has yellow feet, a yellow comb, and a yellow beak, which again may change as she gets older. But she was thinking about naming her Peep, as in like the Easter marshmallow. Man, these mosquitoes. The Easter marshmallow candy. Because these ones are Easter eggers, so they lay the colorful eggs. Now they have like, here's something cool that you may or may not know. They have like these earlobes. Now I don't know if that's actually what they're called, but that's kind of what they're known as. I've seen it referred to as earlobes plenty of times. If they have white earlobes like Henrietta and Stony have, you know that they'll lay white eggs. If they have red ones like Lucy and Ginger and Blue and Nugget have, then you know that they'll lay brown eggs. Now these girls over here, they're a little young, so you can't really see their earlobes. I mean, or maybe it's just the breed, I don't know. There's feathers covering them, and when they get older, they'll have like a lot of feathers cover both sides of their faces, kind of like earmuffs. But they lay, or they're supposed to lay colorful eggs. That's why they're called Easter eggers, I guess. And I don't know what color their earlobes are, but so far they look kind of gray. So I don't know. It's not an exact science, but as a general rule, I think that's how it goes. If they have white earlobes, it's white eggs. If they have red earlobes, it's brown eggs. And if they're Easter eggers, I have no idea what kind of lobes they have. I guess we'll figure it out. Why do I always have these weird bugs land on me? What is this thing? Ashley couldn't open up this jar of spaghetti sauce or whatever it is. That's the sauce. And the most satisfying part is the. Oh, I thought it almost wasn't gonna have it. That wasn't proper English. I was still speaking Italian there. I thought it almost wasn't gonna do it. Mmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.